Hi, I'm Jason Rainey, and this is Life in Nicaragua, Part 1. I want to show you guys how clothes are washed here. Now, first I want to start with the old way, the way which we don't do, alright? First of all, this is a typical wash bin. You have a small little area here where you keep water full at all times, because you need to scoop it with this thing. And this over here is kind of like the old-fashioned washboards that we used to have in the United States. And in case you haven't noticed, we're outside. It's about 98 degrees or so. It's not sweating. But you pick out a piece of clothing that you want to wash. I'm going to keep it quick and just do a washcloth. Okay? Dump it there. Dump water on it. This is just hand washing soap for clothes, whatever. You take this and just rub it all over a piece of clothing, whatever it might be. Keep in mind, this is easy. This is a washcloth. This could be a giant dress or a shirt or whatever. And then you take your hands, you push it across these little ridges, and that supposedly gets out the stains. And if you have a major stain, you can use this half-eaten brush, scrub it out like that. You want to. Like, this washcloth has some little stains in it, so I'm going to go through. Deep scrub. Turn it over, do the same thing again. Now when you think you're done, you dip the water and you rinse it. Over and over again until all the water's gone. Squeeze it, no matter if it is a shirt or an expensive dress, you squeeze the crap out of it to get all the water out. And then you go put it in the dryer, which happens to be right here. And then we would typically have to do each article of clothing in there, one shirt at a time. So you're thinking we do this every other day, maybe. That means 4 people in the family times 4 outfits. That's 4 shirts, 4 pants, 4 underwear. Sometimes shoes. Okay? So what format?
2 days.
For 2 days. Okay, for 2 days. We, however, are doing laundry for about 7 days right now. So we just got finished with one pile. This is the old way. When we come back, I'm going to show you the way that's a little bit closer to the United States, which still kind of isn't. Alright? Back again. This is a washing machine that was purchased here, and again, we are still outside. So this is an indoor machine that is being used outside. I have it unplugged right now because since we're outside, if I were to plug this in and get my hands wet and touch it, I would be shocked at an alarming voltage of electricity, so I don't want to do that right now. What I am going to do is take the soap. This is the cheapest soap that they have here. I'm just going to dump a little bit in the washer. This is kind of like normal. Just going to dump some soap in the washer. Don't know how much because I don't care. There we go. That's about that much, okay? Then, just to show you why I have to do what I'm about to show you, the water pressure here really isn't that great. So I'm going to turn on the washer for just a second to show you how fast it feels. That's the same thing. I'm going to pull this dial over. So that's not really forceful because normally the water pressure, this is actually pretty good water pressure right now, but normally it would be in the United States coming to about right here and a lot more water at one time. But see, the thing is, I can't put clothes in right now because if I were to put clothes in here and I got my hand connected with that water in this middle, it would be bad. So I'm going to turn this off and unplug it. And this is a little trick that I learned because I don't want to wait for, you know, an hour for that water to fill up. So I get a little bowl, turn this water on, and with it unplugged, that means the difficult. Because see, if I was to dump this water in with it plugged in, this is actually happening. And it took me 2 weeks to figure this out. The current travels up the water in the bowl, and I drop the bowl and the water shot. So I'm going to fill up the machine just a little bit here.
Hey, yeah.
So the water turned off. Now I've got to dry my hands and quickly do that. Now what you got to remember is that has to happen again, because you know how washing works. You're going to have a taking cycle, and then it's going to dump that water out, and then you have to fill it up again. So washing clothes, whether it be the old way or whether it be the new way, takes a lot longer than the United States. Dryers doesn't have it. This requires a 220 switch. We don't have that here, so we can't use the dryer. We don't really need to, because out here, boiling hot, nice sun is our dryer. And this is a whole load of clothes that we hung up here. They're pretty wet. In about a half an hour, they're going to be dry. Dryer clothes. So I want you to decide which one you'd rather do. Would you rather do the old way or the new way?